In today's video, we will talk about what separates a thriving expert business owner from a struggling one. I love to simplify, and I want to give you three main things to focus on if you are an expert business owner. So, if you like the simplification the same as me, this video is for you. Hi, warm welcome. As I said, I love to simplify. It's really my forte. So the complex things can be explained simply. And this is also what Albert Einstein, my favorite person to quote, also said. And I really believe it so. So if somebody cannot explain it simply, it means he does not understand it well. So I hope that after being so many years, it would be more than 30 years that I'm in some capacity being an entrepreneur, being in business. And I really have this ability to simplify the complex things. And I found out that there are just three main core things you need to have really a successful expert business. By expert business, I mean if you are selling your knowledge, if you are an expert who is selling her services or products. So let's dive in. First thing is you need to have a constant flow of people learning that you exist, knowing about your business, knowing about what you do. You can call them leads, you can call them potential clients. Whatever it is, it's like constant flow of people learning about you and your business. This is the first egg. The second egg is to have a successful sales system. So how to turn a stranger to a paying client. And the third is to have offers that really people want to buy, that people buy, that you can deliver so that you have a success in delivery and you can have also running funds afterwards. These are the three main things. Everything else is just sort of supports these three, how I call them, golden eggs. For example, to have a nice website or LinkedIn profile. It does support your first egg. It means that if you will have a nice LinkedIn profile, then people might want to connect with you more. So the first egg will be more successful. So everything what you do supports these three things, three golden eggs. Now, there is an advantage to separate it into three different categories. But these three different categories, they interact with each other and they have to be aligned. So maybe you ask why it is good to separate them. Well, for example, many people think, many experts think that if they will connect with somebody on the day one, that it immediately starts a sales process till the person buy. But the truth is that only very, very low percentage of people buy immediately after they learn about us. Immediately, I mean within some days or some hours or some days, but in a short period of time. Actually, only from the warm audience, something between 0 to 3%, and from a cold audience, something between 0 to 0.3%. So the percentage is very, very low. But from these potential clients, you will have also clients later. So separate these three activities will help you to see also that you focus your activities on each of them, because the successful business needs to have all three areas working. And now in this video, we are going to dive deep into each area. And as I promised, I will show you what separates a thriving from a struggling expert business owner. So let's start with the first egg. First egg means that you need to have a system which will allow you to generate leads, to constantly having a flow of new potential clients coming into your world. And what separates the successful business owner from a struggling one is if this system is innovative, if it's something different than everybody else. Because nowadays what we see is that if you would do what everybody else is doing in your space, so for your dream clients, the same kind of services or products you provide, if you will be doing the same, that really doing business is hard. So in the first act, what is the most important is innovation, to be different. And some people call it marketing, which is only a part of the marketing, but when we will call this part marketing, in your marketing, you should be really different. You should let shine your personality, but also consciously doing the different things than your competitors so that you get attention of your potential clients. Of course, this innovation, it cannot go on the detriment of the clarity. They have to understand what you do, how you do it, how different you are from others. So the clarity is the fundamental principle. It has to be there. But the way how you do it, it's better when you do it differently, when you're innovative. Let's move to the second egg. So now, when you will have this flow of new people coming into your world, you need to have also a sales system. This is how I call my second egg, sales system, how to turn them into a paid clients. In general, there are just two different ways. One is when you are turning your potential client to client in one-on-one concept. So as a potential lead, you have either conversation or you do something for them and you have more conversations and then they are turning into client. So this is a one-to-one concept. And on the other hand, you have one-to-many. This is where you warm up potential clients, not one-on-one, but in a setting where there are more than one of your potential clients present. It can be done in online form, like for example through funnels, or it can be done through events, either virtual like webinars or in person like workshops, or it can be done on social media. So one-on-one or one-to-many. The biggest mistake the expert business owners do, they start too soon with one-to-many. And to be really good at sales, you need to understand your dream clients. And the clarity comes from having calls, from talking really to people. So this stage is very important. On the other hand, it's also not good to stay in this stage when one-on-one is really time consuming. So not to stay there for too long. When I would describe the second act with one word, what separates the successful expert business owners from the struggling ones is effective. If you have an effective sales system, you won. Now the third act, these are your offers. This is what you do for your clients. And it can be like offers you prepare them once or once in a while, but also delivery. So everything what you do for your clients. And this is a very important part, because when you do something well, when they are satisfied, then you have repeat customers. And successful business owners, they have a lot of repeat business, because it's far easier to get old clients to renew as to get new clients to trust you and to start to work with you. There is another thing which I want to mention when we talk about the third egg, about your offers. There are also two types of offers. One is tailor-made. It means you do a new offer for every potential client. On the other hand, there is a standardized offer. It means, like, for example, you have a program, 3 months program for a certain price. It's standardized, it's productized. For example, you have a 3 months program for a certain price, and you offer this to every potential clients. So, what do you think is more effective? It's easier for your business to have the standardized. If you will look at any successful expert business owner, you will see that they have the 3 golden eggs in their business. It means they have a very innovative, different way of getting leads into the business. They have a very effective sales system, and they have a standardized, at least one standardized offer, which allows them to onboard more clients and easier. So these 3 things, 3 golden eggs, if you would like to know how it can look in your business, what they are, you can schedule a call with me and we can discuss it on the call. I would love to see you there, and I would love to see you also to watch more videos if you like this one. So don't hesitate to put me some like and also subscribe to our channel, so that we can prepare more content which will help you to have a thriving expert business. Bye for now.